How clear are your expectations for the people you lead? By the end of this podcast, you're going to have 3 tips for clear expectations for the people that you lead. I'm Jono White, founder and principal consultant of Clarity. We work with leaders around the world, and thank you so much for subscribing, following, liking, sharing. It really helps us when you do that. If you haven't had a chance, if you could please do that now, it helps to get the word out so that more leaders can become the best they can be. So welcome to Leadership Question of the Day. I'm Jono White, as I said, and the question of today is, how clear are your expectations for the people you lead? Clear expectations are severely underrated, in my opinion. I've actually just come from giving a masterclass on how to deal with difficult people, and the whole idea of dealing with difficult people, the whole idea of difficult conversations, which is another thing that comes up nearly more than anything else with leaders. How do I do difficult conversations well? Is that it always comes down to clear expectations. So 3 tips for clear expectations. The first tip for clear expectations is we need to get clear at the start. Get clear at the start. I've been there before. You have someone, they join your team, and it's easy to think, everything's rosy when at the start, isn't it? It's like, as a leader, you're thinking, great, I've filled this role, this person, I don't know them that well yet, so they're awesome. And the other person's happy because they've just stepped into a new role. This is the time where it's easiest to go, don't worry about a really clear position description, they'll be right. But we need to get it right from the start. If we don't get it right from the start, then we are going to be hamstrung later on. And you know what? You're going to have to do it later on anyway. So you may as well get clear from the start. Tip number 2, when it comes to clear expectations, is to find out how clear they are. Find out how clear they are. This isn't how clear are your expectations to you. It's mainly about how clear are your expectations to them. And so one thing that we need to be willing to do as leaders is to walk in humility and to say to someone, hey, tell me about your experience around expectations. How are you finding it? How clear have I been? How can I be clearer? Talk me through what you see as the role. And then don't jump on them if they say something different, but realize that if they're unclear, that comes back on you as a leader. And now it's an opportunity to get clear, and because clear expectations are so important. So you need to find out how clear they are. And tip number 3 for clear expectations, and this is a bit of a different tip, but I want to throw this in there because I just believe it would make such a difference in the world if we all did this, is don't hire difficult people. Don't hire difficult people. How does this relate to clear expectations? The thing about difficult people is that the trademark of a difficult person is unrealistic expectations. And I read a great quote yesterday, which was something along the lines of, if you go to set boundaries with someone and you're worried about how they're going to take it, that's a sign that you need to set boundaries with them. And I thought, wow, that's actually really profound. And this is the challenge. We hire difficult people. We have a gut feeling that's way off. We have lots of questions. Someone says, I don't know because of this. And we go, look, let's just fill the role. I'm sure we're overthinking it. And so we then, what happens is that we fill the role, we give them a chance, and it doesn't go well. So don't hire difficult people. Hey, if this has helped you get clear about anything in your leadership, then comment wherever you're watching or listening with the word clarity. Everything we do is to help people get clear. And please share, like, follow. That really helps us to get the word out so that more leaders can become the best they can be. And go to consultclarity.org. We have lots more content on leadership. Thanks for listening or watching, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.